Continuation of what we were discussing in my first part of the video, we were talking about healing touch, and healing touch can also be performed in an absence of an individual. Now, even these practitioners, they have rankings. So higher the power, the higher their rank. And for distant healing, the person only needs the other person's identity, or even their photographs fine, or even if they have sensed their aura, that's enough for them to transfer their energies. And usually Reiki is performed in 4 different steps. So the first step is the first step is centering, which is also called as the yoga of mind. Now what happens is that the person touches their state of awareness. Now once the person's state of awareness is touched, the person loses their consciousness, they loses who they are, and they're not able to see things clearly. Now the second step then is where they assess the person's energy. They try to see what the person's lack or what their desire is, and they try to bring that up. And now what they do is, if the person lacks something in their life, they try to manipulate that, and they try to make that feeling more dominant in that person's life. Now the third one is unruffling, where their actions become more active, like their hand gestures become more active, so that they can transfer the energy. And the last one is modulation. Well, in modulation, the person is completely a different person, and because now they have been completely deceived. So the Bible tells us that we are fighting against the evil forces of this world. So thus Reiki uses manipulation, and they try to completely hinder what the person's destiny is, or what God has planned for their life. Now, according to one of the research conducted in San Francisco University, they said that this form of psychic healing is this form of psychic healing, that is, where they use the channel the superconscious energy, which is the source of intelligence center in a person's life. Now, which then leads a person away from who they are. Because once they're able to touch the center of life, that is the chakra, which they say, the person is now completely a different person, because they deny their own personality. These type of forces, when they enter your body, they have their own personality. And so when they enter the person's body, the person also becomes something else, and they're not able to see clearly. So these practices is a form of witchcraft, also called as Wicca or neo-paganism. And we will touch on this in my next video.